Hello friends, happy Wednesday. Let's go for a ride. Somebody can turn the thermostat down here. I'm tired of it. It is so hot again. With the heat index, we are over 90. My poor air conditioner is struggling. I'm ready to go where they're having cooler temperatures right now, because this is not fun. And we're on the second floor apartment, so heat rises. We have garages under us. Enough said. So, but on the good note, we have Sounds of Freedom flying over us for the next 2 weeks. We have increased air activity because they are doing training with Naval Base Ventura County. So we've been hearing the fighter jets all day. It's been nice. It's been really nice. So that is a welcome sound. I can take that. I can handle that. The louder the better. So, anywho, I have a couple of WIPs I'm going to show you. One you've seen 1,000 times, but I've actually put a couple of rows on it. And then the other one, it has to do with the smash cakes that I started the other night. A little bit of a wild and crazy continuous granny square throw blanket that I'm doing for my chair. So yeah, so I'm going to start with that one. I did a little video on it the other night when I started working it up, because I just could not believe how wild and fun and crazy this yarn is. I'm loving it. I'm so glad I went with the bold colors, because they had other ones like black and gray and white and stuff like that, but this is just so much fun. Takes me back to the 80s. So here is, I have not crocheted on this one anymore since the other night. I've been working on the C2C blanket, which I'll show you in a minute. But look at that. My lighting is so much better today, too. Oh, I just love it. This is the, if you missed that video, go back and check it out. It's my Michael's video. This is in the colorway Turquoise Punch. I'm just loving this. I'm so glad I bought 3 cakes of it, because this is going to be a fun blanket. And I'm keeping that one. I've already decided I am keeping it. But I have 2 more balls of that yarn behind me. And then let me get out, oh, for that one, for the smash cake blanket, I'm using a 5.5 clover hook. So that is what's working the best for that one. And now the C2C blanket that I'm making for my best friend, that if you saw yesterday's video from Premiere, I bought 3 more of the ombre in the moss ombre, so I can finish this blanket, and that's what I've been really focusing on. Oh yeah, I didn't show these because, I mean, everybody's seen them, but I finally found bitty stripes at my Walmart, so my husband bought me 2 of them the other night. I've got a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Yarnspirations right now, and I'll tell you that in a second, what happened. But anyways, the C2C blanket. I am again using the Premier Ombre in Moss Ombre. And I'm trying to get untangled here. I did not put a stitch marker in my last stitch. What did I do here? Excuse me for a moment. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I did not have a stitch marker on me, or if I did, I don't know. Anyways, I was pulling my stitch up from yesterday. So I got a couple more rows on this C2C blanket for her. As you can see, I have definitely been working on this. Now, my colors are flowing kind of funny for this part of the ombre blanket because if you remember, it got tangled when I was pulling it from the center. Somehow it got tangled, and then I ended up having to unwind it and ball it up. That's why my ball winder's still out. I ended up having to wind it all up and cake it up, and then I ended up doing that with the second one, and so I'm liking how it's flowing so far. So I'm okay with it. It looks nice. I really like it. And then for that one, I'm finding this 5.5 millimeter from Hobby Lobby is working perfectly for it. So there is that. Oh, they're right in front of me. Duh. I will be starting 2 other WIPs here very soon. So I think it's in this bag up here. Yeah, it is. The one of the new yarns from Premier, the desert one that I bought, is going to go to make the state of Arizona. And then a lot of these Serenity chunky candy yarns, as well as they're in one of these bags. There's like a cream color one, and then there's a brown, orange, something, I don't know, but a lot of the chunky yarns I showed in yesterday's video are gonna go to make these. Flower Pals. I have been seeing these over on Simply Living in a Small Town. She has been making a lot of them. She put a link to where you could find the pattern on Etsy. I went over, grabbed it, and so now that I have all my yarns in, I can do that. I have a stack of patterns here. So there's that. I also purchased a little monster kawaii cuddler from 3 a.m. Grace Designs. Over the weekend they had Labor Day sale, so I took advantage and bought the monster and Arizona. And then I've got my pumpkin pattern that I purchased last year from 3 a.m. Grace Designs. And then I don't know if I'm gonna get to all these, but I have my ghost. Now that I'm a little bit more familiar with making these cuddlers, though, I think it's going to go a lot better than it did last year. So, and then I have a spider. I think that is it. Yeah, that's it for these patterns that I want to focus on. Besides the Christmas book that is in the box of Christmas yarns that's at my desk currently. So, all right. So real quick, what is my issue with Yarnspirations? I'm going to just say I'm not real happy with them. I ordered 2 of their new granny square yarns for specific projects. One of them is in the grande, the big granny square, and then the other one are the little itty bitty petite. So 1 and 1. Not that hard. It even said on my shipping label, 1 and 1. Well, I get my order, oh man, probably 8-9 days ago now. 8 days ago. It would have been 8. I open the box. There's the grande all-in-one granny. But then there's some ugly, awful velvet yarn. Can we not read a shipping label and an invoice? Because even my invoice, like I said 1 and 1 on the granny square yarn. Well, as you all know me, if you've been with me for a while, you know I cannot stand that velvet yarn. I picked it up and I wanted to scream because it's a big texture thing for me, okay? I can't handle it. Never would have ordered that, ever in a million years. So I went to go contact them. I said, you have to email them. and that you would hear back from them within 2 business days. It's been 7 days. So I tried to call them 4 or 5 times this morning, because you can only call them up to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is what time you can call Yarnspirations. 4 or 5 different times this morning. Each time it said, "We're sorry, due to high call volume, we cannot take your call. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you within," I think it was like 3 or 4 business days. So Monday through Friday. Really? Really? So I still don't have that resolved. I'm still trying. I'm going to try calling them again tomorrow. Earlier this time. I have sent an email. No response. I don't know. Has anybody ever dealt with this before? What was your solution? How did you get through to them? Or did you get a resolution? Because I've only had one other problem with a red heart yarn with Yarnspirations. And I tried to get it replaced, and they gave me a whole bunch of nonsense, and I never got it replaced. I ended up throwing the whole skein of yarn away. So let me know. This makes me not want to order. The only company I'm having very good luck with ordering online, besides the Hirschners, is Premier. Premier has not failed me. There was one time when they got the new ombre cakes out that they forgot to put my yellow in there. But you know what? I contacted them right away, and they had it to me within 3 days from the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. So I've never had a problem with Premier, ever. You know, when they missed that yarn cake in my shipment, I understand, because everybody wanted in on those. So, or maybe it wasn't the ombre cakes, it was gradient. It was the gradient cakes. You know, but that's okay. That was quickly resolved, and I'm okay with that. I get it. But really, Yarnspirations, come on, you are a big company. You had one job to do. You know, and things are so expensive these days. It's like, I don't know. Anyways, okay, I'm stopping down off my soapbox. But yeah, in the comments below, tell me, you know, what has been in your experience, if you've ever had an issue like this with any company, besides calling and emailing. I mean, what else can I do? Do I just keep emailing them, keep trying to call? I don't know. Anyways. All right, I think I'm gonna go. I still got to do homeschool with little buddy. I got to take my vitamin C. I am not feeling 100%, but I'm not feeling awful. But you know what? Like I told my husband this morning, I said, I'm the one that's holding this family together right now, because I'm the only one here that can hold the family together. So life goes on. I must march forward and drink my electrolytes. Yes. Only one of those though, because there's a lot of sugar in them. But I do have electrolyte packs if I need it. So that I bought from, I have Liquid IV and a blueberry acai electrolyte pack that I bought from Whole Foods. That is very, very tart, but it works. So anyways, all right, I'm going, friends. Love, hugs, prayers. I will be back tomorrow with something. I don't know what yet, but yeah, I'll be back with something. So, all right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.